Right, so replay crew. What I'm going to do here today is just a basic water change out of the 65-gallon aquarium. We're going to give it a little while for some people to arrive and then I'll start. Meanwhile, we can just look at this tank. This is my firemouth, Therichthys miki, and the Amatollania nigrofasciatus, the convict cichlid. This is their tank. I also have a black molly. So the tank's in pretty good shape. I just did the sponge filters the other day on it, but I want to just do some of the water column, get some of the water out, and put some fresh water in, just to help support the nutrients for some of these floating plants I have up here. So I will do that. It's also good for the fish. Helps clear out some of the hormones and whatnot that might get in the water from all the breeding. Hey there, Joe, how you doing? What up? Getting ready to do a little water change on the 65-gallon here, the firemouth tank and the convicts. How you doing? How you been? Just hanging out here for a couple minutes. I'm waiting for some more people to show up before I get started on this. It's not going to take too long for it, so it's going to do like probably 10 or 15 gallons out of it. Good work after a bit. Oh, good. Okay. Very nice. Just going to sit here and enjoy some coffee for a minute before I get started on the water change. Get a few people in here. I like to get at least maybe 4 or 5 people and I'll get started. Hello, my cupcake. Hey there, Vince. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Just getting ready to do a bit of a water change on this 65-gallon tank. I should have went on the vertical on this one because I noticed that the comments disappear after a moment and I can't see who's said anything. So when I'm working, when I come back, I won't be able to see it, I don't believe. So, but you're good. I am just cooling down before work. Took boy to the doctor's office. I hope everything's all right with your son. Chilling after a long, busy, hot day. Oh, at the duck koi farm, yeah. Oh, he got hurt at football. Okay. Oh, for football. Hello, Jorge. How you doing, my friend? I'm just getting ready to do a bit of a water change on the 65-gallon tank. I figured, well, why not just put the camera on it? I'm trying to get to a point where I'm getting in the habit of doing stuff in the fish room and then having the camera on. That way I can start making videos again because I kind of hit a creator block. And I figured that I'm so used to doing the lives that if I get in the habit of, documenting it with the camera, I'll do better with my videos. So I figured I'd go ahead and do that. So we got 6 people in here, so why don't I go ahead and get started. I don't want everybody to hang out, but I'm doing water changes on the aquarium in the Children's Museum. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, I see now how I can pull the things back up. There we go. I just have to pull down on it. Excellent. That's nice. Alrighty. So I'll grab my handy dandy siphon hose and get started on this project here. It's not going to take too long. I've already did the sponge filters and everything else. They're in good shape. Just got to make sure I got my microphone on there correctly. Is the audio okay, guys? I'm not sure with this one. It's a little wired. Ooh, sharks and snails. Oh. Nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead on this, guys, and I'll see you in just a moment. I'll come back and just going to maybe do a little bit of a gravel vac here also. Not too awful much. I did a big clean live the other day, and I did too much. And I actually, really a stupid mistake. You know, somebody who's been in the hobby as long as I have, I knew better than that, but I did lose a peacock African cichlid and a umbuna. I mean, I've been wanting to get rid of them anyway, but not that way. The convicts and firemouths all survived it, but going to do this little area right here with this water change. I pretty much went over this, all this. You can see there's not a whole lot of stuff coming up. Just a little bit here and there. Yeah, when I did the big clean on this tank, well, it wasn't a big clean, but it was a nice thorough cleaning on it. I had to do those sponge filters for like 3 days in a row. And now I got them, and I did them in tank water, so they got the beneficial bacteria. I usually do them in over at the sink, but I didn't want the same thing to happen that happened in the 20 long the other day. But they're nice and clean, the sponge filters. So while I'm doing this, I can't see who else is in here or whatnot, but I'll check the screen in a minute. Okay, I'm on the second bucket now. Biggest thing for me is just getting the water column basically, but as long as I got this here, I might get a little bits and pieces that might make its way up the tube. Hope everybody's doing all right out there. I'm not sure I can check it in a moment. But yeah, I don't do, usually do really big water changes. Now that other tank, like I said, I probably turned that whole tank over twice during all that because it was really bad, and I let it go bad, too bad. And I should have just done it in portions. I should have just done like a partial clean and then just continue on. I should have spanned it out over about 3 or 4 different sessions cleaning it. But like with this one here, it's like a 20% water change, I think. Maybe a little more. Oh no, 20, 40, 60, yeah, about 20%. So there we go. These are both filled. All right. Nothing too major today. Come over here and see what's happening here. Hold down this first. Okay, we get. Hey there, Rainer, how you doing? I've been following C and G fella. Seems like a good dude. Ah. Just pulling up to see what all we have here. Doing the water changes at the aquarium at the Children's Museum. That's great. I'm just making my way back down here. Mr. Jeff, hope all is good. Yes, Sal, how you doing? DJ Guppy? Fish, good to see ya. I'm doing good. I'm just doing a little bit of a water change on this tank here. Hey, there's the O-Fish. How you doing? Fine as always. Great, Larry. That's great. And Fish Fam Jorge Twisted in small tanks. Yep, that's who we got here. Well, I'm gonna go dump this this water, guys, and I'll be right back with the hose, and we can start filling this puppy back up. Be right back. Alrighty, I use this in here. I get it started first. It doesn't really matter for these guys. And I use about that much for this tank. This is about for 65 gallon. It doesn't take a lot. All right. Yeah, give me a chance to sit down here and relax for a second. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Allfish, for subscribing. That's very nice. A random black molly in there. What's the story with that little? Oh yeah, I got black mollies all over the place. He's just in there to keep him company. I might throw a male in there, maybe. I mean, we probably won't get too many fry out of it, but yeah, they get along fine. They don't bother it. You can see it's a nice, it's a real nice male. I should put a female in there with him. I also have a random goodied. I'll point over here. Hopefully we can see him. See her? Right there in the corner. That's a San Marcos Xenotoka Dodroi. It's a Mexican live bearer. And she's the sole survivor of... I had a tank that a heater exploded and killed everybody but her. Hey J-Rock, how you doing? Hello Dean, how you doing, mate? I'm just doing a little bit of a water change on the 65 gallon. I did a few rough trumpet in these. Oh, okay. I don't think I have any snails in this tank, but maybe like, I think there might be one Malaysian. There'll be more Malaysian if there's one in there. But no snails that I know of. I do have a breeding pair of albino bristlenose in there. Of course, the fire mouse breed, and I think I got all female convicts in there, so I don't think they're going to breed. But yeah, just a real simple water change today in this one. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of... So you can see I got the sponge filters are pretty well clean already. Doing great. Today's been a blast. We're doing some major nice product reviews on all kinds of stuff. I'm really excited to have tons of content to film. Oh, great. Now, do you have a partnership with Higer? I have one with Higer, and what I'm going to do is the light on this tank is something I'm doing a long-term review on before I put my video out. This has been set up now for... Hey, Lumpy Dog, how you doing? It's kind of a long-term review. Oh, Kathy's here. Hello, Kathy. I didn't see it. Let me see. They disappear faster than I can see them. Hobbytown, hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, my dear, for joining us. Upstairs. I'm just doing a little water change down here, and I figured, well, I'm going to get the camera out. As part of I'm trying to get myself trained to put the camera when I'm doing stuff. That way I can start creating actual videos rather than just live streams. I do the live stream so much that I'm comfortable just to go ahead and go live and do this. But for some reason or another, I'm more intimidated about doing it a video for some reason. Did you remember to hit the... Oh, thank you, Fish Fam Link. Let's see here. No, this is exclusive. Just fish stuff. I can be... Oh, nice. I just get fish stuff for mine. Hello, Rob. Welcome, my friend. I'm just doing a little water change in the 65 gallon. Let's see how we're at here. We got a little ways to go yet. I took it down to about here. I did a little bit of a gravel vac, but these sponge filters are really clean right now. I did those already a few days ago. I did like 3 days in a row. I cleaned them all out. I do work with Fizzone Aquascape in a product. Oh, wow. Yeah, the only sponsorship I have is through Higer. And right now I'm in the process of probably getting in there to get that light reviewed. Hey, hello, Keith. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hello, Melvin is in the building. Good to see you, my friend. I'm just doing a water change on your firemouth tank. Videos are easier for you. Oh, they are. Not for me. Videos are hard for me. I don't know why it is, but I'm more apt to do this. Just do it live. It seems to be easier for me. For one thing, I'm not good with editing, stuff like that. But I like this. Hello, Keith. How you doing, mate? There he is. Going live is much easier. It is much easier. I'm so much more used to it. It's like, but I do need to start making some actual videos of stuff every once in a while. Yeah, that's right. And I'm terrible at it, Keith. I'm terrible at editing. I have no knack for it at all. I like just getting the camera out, go live, show something. I'm not too good either, so I don't feel, oh yeah, I'm terrible at it, really. Hello, Melvin. Melvin is in the building. And Kathy is in the building. My first items will be track lighting. Oh, nice. I can do shorts easy. Yeah, same here. The shorts are easy enough. Yes. I got to keep an eye on this water level up here. I'm going to take my microphone off for a second so I can stand up and check this out. Let's see where we're at up here. Yeah, it's getting right up there. I'm going to go and turn the water off, and I'll be right back. I don't want it to overflow. Yeah, I did a little bit of the gravel vac on this, but I just did a major clean on it, so I didn't have to do too much on it. Let's see here. Fuel my channel. Lots of stuff to show and talk about. Nice, J-Rock. The fire mouse cichlids are looking good. Yeah, they are. You got to get ready for some more of those, Melvin. For editing, I just use a free program called Clipchamp. Okay. All I use right now is iMovie. It comes with my phone. That's all I have. Yeah, I imagine you're super excited. I would be too. That's really nice. Well, this water change didn't take too long. I just did a little basic one, just maybe mostly water column. I did a little bit of vacuuming, but just minor on it. Hello, Fishian. How you doing? How's the move going? Moving is the worst job ever. I tell you what, that's my least favorite thing to do. I'd rather have a root canal than have to move. I tell you, I hate it. Oh yes, happy birthday to your mom in heaven there, Melvin. Today's the 2nd, right? August 2nd? Yep. Oh, you're waiting on the internet guy. All right. So did you move far away from your place, or? And then when we moved here, I was like, this has got to be my last destination because there's no way I can move again. Oh, an hour south of you. Okay, that's a fairly good jaunt to move everything around. Oh, well, thank you so very much, Offish. That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. I could totally load my nasty basement up, but haha, you see, I have 2 holes in dirt. Pests get in, and unfortunately, I don't. Well, that's very, very nice of you, Offish. Thank you so much. I'm moving one more time in the next few years. Oh, okay. Now, you're in New Jersey, aren't you, Keith? If I'm not mistaken, is it New Jersey or are you in Pennsylvania? Thanks, J-Rock and Keith. So very much appreciate you. Oh, New York. You're in New York. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a pretty tough state to live in. That and California both have their issues. That's very, very kind of you, Office. Thank you. And welcome to the channel. You're moving to Georgia where I was born? Oh, nice. Winters are going to be a lot better down there, I tell you what, than we have in New York and over here where I'm at in Michigan. I'd like to move somewhere down south at some point, maybe. Might be one more move in our future. I don't know. I doubt it, but if I did, it would want to be down south somewhere, probably maybe Texas or Arizona or New York sucks butt. Yeah, that's what I've heard. You don't get very many freedoms there, and the taxes and so much more expensive to live. It's cheaper to live in Georgia, and it's probably nicer, and the people are probably going to be just as probably nicer too down there. Texas for sure, yeah, I love Texas. That would be nice too. I've been in New York for 22 years. Wow. I have a 10-year plan. I got a sunny state. I hate the 4 months of summers. I want summer all year. I hear you there. Thank you very much, Melvin, and God bless you and your mother in heaven. So how is Oklahoma to live in? Oklahoma, I don't know. Yeah, the Yankees do a really good. They're great, great baseball. Too many tornadoes in Oklahoma. Oh yeah, Oklahoma, Nebraska, Kansas. That's a famous one from Kansas. You know when Wizard of Oz, we ain't in Kansas anymore. It's 90 something today in Nebraska. Ooh, that's a hot one. We had a big thunderstorm here in Michigan not too long ago. I was upstairs, and all of a sudden we felt this rumbling through the floor, and I'm like, what in the hell is that? And then all of a sudden, kaboom. It was one of the loudest thunders I've ever heard. Dorothy lives in California. Right. My name's Jeff. Hello, the offish. Yes. And your little dog too. Yes. Oh, I'm having a nice afternoon coffee, guys, and I tell you what, it is delicious. Something that I needed. Very nice. Yeah, you can see these guys. I think they're getting hungry now. They're all coming up to the top here. Maybe I'll grab them some food to show you how these guys eat. Let me do that. I'll be right back. Grab their food, give them a little something. I feed these guys a few times a day, but I only give them a little bit each time. That's just this stuff. I get this. I need to start. I'm almost out of food, so I got to resupply here pretty soon. So I want to look into. As soon as I get more money, I want to order from Keith and get some of the food he's got at his store. Hi, Juanita. Yeah, see the black molly up there? They don't bother him at all. They get along. I mean, they come from the same waters, from what I've heard. But that's a really nice. Really nice black molly. There's the big guy there. It's one of my favorite. I've always loved the firemouth cichlids. I mean, I know they're not a selling type fish, something you want to sell, but it's something if you want to keep because you like them. And these are one of my old school favorites. I mean, they got a little bit of personality to them. They're not too overly aggressive as long as you have enough of them in the tank. I've been a bit poor lately, so I broke down and ordered goldfish food instead. Hey, you know, that'll do fine for them, I'm pretty sure. That should be just fine for these fish, you know. And hello, Glen mate. Melvin is in the building. Oh, you can see the firemouth over there. It looks like the convict is giving him a little bit. You can see the bars that are he's putting out in his body there. You can tell he's a little bit. He's basically the king of this tank, but that convict over there on the left kind of gives him a little bit of grief once in a while. They have a little bit of a turf war every so often. A bit more cloudy, not a big deal. Oh, the food, yeah. Yeah, it is easier to say hi to everybody. Sometimes you get so many in, it's like you spend half the time just saying hello to everyone. I do that too. But to answer your question the other day about the one particular StreamYard or Stream Elements thing, Glenn, I did not see that. I forgot to mention that to you. Not to say what it was, but the one we were both looking for. So I'm not sure if you have that one activated or not. We have 12 people in chat. I'm very happy to have everybody here. Not sure why. Yeah, we can go on and we can share screen and we can take a look at it. It might be just an activation, or maybe you didn't save a change possibly in that one particular one. That's a possibility because it should be working. Yeah, since the water changed, I do see some particulates in the water. Oh, you're very welcome, mate. Anytime. Anytime I can help. But this tank will be crystal clear again. It was crystal clear when I started it. And I took out about, I'm down to here. Let's see, probably, it was about 10 gallons of water is all, not too awful much. And just to freshen it up a little bit, like I say, I did a major clean on this the other day, and I did like probably a 30 or 40% water change. And then I cleaned out the sponges a couple of times because they were getting really filled up quickly from all the particulates in the water. They do a good job, these sponge filters. Really pleased with that. Hey, Mike, how you doing? M&C Aquatics has arrived. I came down to do a little water change on my 65, and I figured, what? I'm going to pull out the camera and pull it out here and do that. Yes, and like Stream Element says, thank you so very much for being here. I just looked. It's 93 degrees out. Sorry, I'm thinking about work. Oh, yeah, that is hot. That's too hot. That is a hot tamale there, I tell you. Yeah, this tank's looking pretty good. Do you guys want to see a different tank, or are you fine with this one? I can move this. We can go over and look at the limias if you want to. These guys are a little more entertaining, but I'd rather watch the live maintenance than have a decent video edited. Yes. Yeah, and I'm terrible at editing, I'll be honest with you. I'm the first one to tell you it's terrible. Hey, Volcanics, how you doing, Sadie? Welcome. I just did a part of a water change on this. I did like a 20% water change. I did a little bit of gravel vac. So it was fun, you know. Get a little bit done in this tank. It's in pretty good shape now. The sponge filters are clean. I just gave a little bit of feed in the water a minute ago, and everybody enjoyed that. Oh, that's so nice to have everybody here. Wow. Making it, LOA, did a water change because my cories were flashing. Oh, You know, I'm still have to get my cories. I'm going to show you the tank where I'm going to put my cories at, actually. I'll just carry this over this way. Easy enough. To this tank. This is where I'm going to put my cories at when I get them. This has got the pool filter sand. Move this cord out of the way. It's got nice pool filter sand. It's nice and soft for them so they won't hurt their barbels. I got that little convict in there just to keep the tank cycled. Maybe when I send your fire mouse, Melvin, I can send you this little guy too. This little girl, I should say. Little convict. But then I also got the, I got a Blue Star Endler pair in here also. I was thinking about keeping them in, but I don't see the male, so I'm not sure if that little guy ate them or not, because he was pretty small. Could be, have to look up top here in case he's up. Yeah, he might have got him. Yeah, nice little fish though. The Dragonstone's looking pretty nice. Staying put where I put it. Oh yeah, I love the Dragonstone. Hello Lori, welcome. I'm not hitting any buttons today, nope. I'm being good. I'm, nope, no button touching for me. I'm just showing where I'm going to put my new cories when I get them. I'm going to get some of the, I'm either going to get albinos or I'm going to get the orange Venezuelans, because those are the ones that I've been wanting to get. I've always wanted both of those types, so I'm probably going to end up getting both types in different tanks. But I think probably the orange Venezuelan would look better on this lighter substrate. I'm thinking maybe like 6 of them in here. This is only a 10-gallon tank. Like 6 of them, and then have some endlers in there with them. And I'll take the convict out, of course. I'm not going to have them because he'll pester the. I haven't lost any fish since the levamisole treatment, but I lost about 8 guppy hybrids and a 5.5. I hope the cories don't have flukes. However, I have just about every med now. Oh. Hello, Mike Myers. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I just did a water change on my 65. Well, not a full water change, a partial water change, like 20%. I see they are flaring up under the. Yes. Hello, David. I do love sand as substrate. I do too. And this is the first time I've ever used the pool filter sand. And I really like it because I'm able to go in and gravel vac this, and it doesn't all suck up into the through the tube. Yeah, it's really good sand, and I got a real 50 pounds of it. I think it was about $12. Sorry to hear the pest battle. Really, yeah, that can be a trouble with the. With that. Yes, hello Kevin. Pool filter sand is amazing. I love it. I think it's fast becoming my favorite substrate. When I set this tank up, my friend Rob, Mr. Fishbert, told me that it's easy to vacuum this because it's got a coarser grit to it. And it doesn't suck up too easily. I use sand and use for sandblasting. Yes, I also have, let me show you this other tank over here. I have the black diamond blasting grit. I use that in my killifish tank. And that seems to do a pretty good job for substrate. I also have some Bloody Mary shrimp in there with them. But there's the male. The female's probably hiding from him because he's always trying to breed. And then I got aragonite sand and all the rest of these tanks down here. To keep the water hardness up for these endlers, they like it better. Is that blasting sand? Yes, it is. The black diamond blasting grit. I'll show you it over here. I got the bag on the table yet. It's this stuff right here. I get this at Tractor Supply, And I got this 50-pound bag. I got it on sale for $9.99. And I got, well, I mean, probably 3/4 of it left. You love your blasting sand. Yeah, that's good stuff. Oh, it's 84 degrees now. Wow. You have that in all your tanks, Lori? Yeah, that's good stuff. I have that. I also have this. I've never used this yet. I'm going to save this for when I do my planted tank, but I have the fluorite red. I'm going to try that. And then in all my tanks, I usually have to add a little bit of this crushed coral because my KH is so low in my water. I mean, it comes out hard, but the pH will drop considerably if I don't add a little bit of that. Whoops. Pull that back. Just got a blue whatever and internal stuff as well. All I can say. Oh my God, I didn't realize, whoops. I didn't realize you that big of the fish room. Oh, I got lots of room down here. I mean, I've just got these tanks over here. And then over here. And then the tank we just looked at over here, this is a 65 gallon. That's 3 feet, a 3-foot tank, and then 18.5 inches front to back, and it's 2 feet deep. I'm thinking about making this an angelfish tank at some point. But I need to get another tank for the firemouth. Recycled glass, yes. Fluorite is excellent. I capped mine with sand. Oh, okay. That's good to know that. I can use that, and then I can top it off with some of the blasting sand. Or the pool filter sand, rather. Either one. Well, let me take you over here to the limias here. Or, yeah, the limias. I got some tiger limias. They are breeding non-stop. I got them in this 55 gallon tank. Okay, here we go. I started out with 8. I think 8 or 10 that Curtis sent me. And you need to move back a little bit so you can see them a little better. There we go. Give you more of a broad view here. I can also zoom in a little bit. There we go. Good evening, Humber. How you doing, mate? Hello, Keith. Good evening. I had just done a bit of a water change in one of my 65 gallon tank, and then just chatting about the other stuff in the fish room here. Got a great bunch of people in here. I'm so glad to see everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Play sand works good for aquariums or no? Now I've heard. Oh, hi, Lucky. By the way, welcome. I've heard mixed reviews on the play sand. I've heard good and I've heard bad, but I've heard it. Some people say it's really dirty, and I've never tried it myself, so I really don't have any experience. But I'm sure that somebody might know in there. If anybody has any information about the play sand. So when do you giant marine tank? Oh, I don't know if I'm doing giant, but I might try a saltwater tank at some point. I did wash my sand for an hour before I put it in. Okay. Now this stuff over here that I showed you, I did not rinse that. It was clean right out of the package, and it stayed this clear all the way through. The pool filter sand is already really thoroughly. This type was really thoroughly pre-washed, so it came right out of the bag into this tank. Yes, play sand will do good in aquariums. Yes, it will. Same life lessons. Yep. Put you back down here for these guys. But I can say, I can recommend the pool filter sand. I've never tried the play sand yet, but I might try some at some point. It's really cost effective. Oh, you're very welcome, Lucky, and thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you popped into this live stream. Oh, Rob, you have a good night, my friend. Good to see you, brother. You have a good one. Get some rest, and we'll see you a little later when you get up. If you haven't checked out his channel, check out Rob. He's Mr. Fishpert. He's got a great channel. Hello, Christine. Welcome. I just did a water change on my 65-gallon tank, and then I came over here to show the Limias out there really exploding in their population. And they're really doing great. You have to rinse and rinse the place in. Yes, you do. And good night, Rob. Volcano says, I only have one tank that is purely play sand, and I used Osmocote for the plants. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you, Christine. I love this tank. And these Limias are just really, really prolific, and they're just beautiful little fish. I tell you, I can't recommend these guys enough. And we were thinking about, I'm still thinking about doing the auction this month at some point. I'm not sure when Skipper's doing his, so I want to make sure it's a couple weeks either side of his, because I don't want to get him upset in any way, because he's really a good guy, and that's his baby, really. He's the one that started the auction. But how my auction differs from his is I want to have United Kingdom involved with it. I want to have, and also I want to have Australia and possibly even Canada. I'm not sure if they're able to do that. I found a little Osmocote balls. Oh yeah, I heard that stuff is really good. My phone is finally remember everyone's names. Oh, nice. I remember you, Sadie. It only usually takes me 1 or 2 times, and I usually have it in there good. Let's see here. From Roxanne and Peplin Creek, 2 blue Kamaka Rainbow for a 20-gallon, dedicated to my mom. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. For my freshwater tanks, I see sand from the creek that's running all along the yard. Nice. Very nice. I poured the play sand into an 18-gallon tote and swished it around for an hour. Yes. I can find out when Skipper's doing the next auction and let you know. Thank you so much, Lori. That would be great. I want to make sure that it's far away, one way or the other. I could even wait till September even. I just want to do it to try it out. You know, I just think it's a lot of fun. I like his a lot. That's what gave me the idea. So it's not like I want to copy him, but I wanted to see that, like my friend Glenn and Rob and some other people. We got Keith over in the UK, Aquatic Fanatics UK. He has a lot of shrimp and stuff. I figure, well, if those guys want to have some of their stuff for auction, you know, have it live, it'd be a fun event. I think it'd be really fun. And this is Glenn right here. He's right here at the chat. Hi, Glenn. I've had such a, what's this now? I've had such a bad memory for names that I'm going to create a spreadsheet with your channels, names, and links, and a partial channel. Oh, okay. I can help you out with that, Kathy. Volcanics is Sadie. Monster Fish Gal is Lori. Sweet Acres Koi is Christine. Dixon Designs is Juanita. Stream Elements is Stream Elements. And GB Shrimp is Glenn. Mexicali Fish Keeper is Jorge. If I can go through, if I find all names, I'm pretty good at, you know, unless I don't know them. But once I learn people. Crazy for Seahorses, that's Rainer. I remember Rainer. He's the one that he came to my stream and showed me a great tour and helped me out very much on Wednesday, which I really do appreciate that, Rainer. That was so nice of you. I was kind of lost because my guest was not feeling well, and I didn't have a plan B. I really thought it was all set, so I didn't even think about having a backup plan. And that was really nice. Yes, it was very awesome. You know something though, I think sometimes when I have a stream like this, when everybody pop up like this, is some of my funnest streams ever. just spontaneously. I got a problem. They don't ship to Europe. Oh. Oh, Britain doesn't ship to Europe. Oh, no. Oh. Maybe we have to move you to England, Rainer. It's a place I want to visit someday. I want to go to the UK, and I also want to go to Australia. I've been to Canada 4 or 5 times. But that would be a lot of fun to do that. Yep, and there's Rob's channel. Not the seahorse breeder I found in Hawaii. Oh! Oh, he doesn't ship to you. Oh, no. Does any country outside of Europe ship to you? I mean, I know that down in Florida, they were shipping cichlids all over the world. It's called Cichlids of America. But they shipped to England. They'd shipped to, you know, Canada, different countries. I mean, if you have the international license. Hello, Chin Weber. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. I have a random stream. Impromptu is the way. I found friends hanging out, chatting about different things. Yes, that's right. I like that. You know, I have my Wednesday stream that I have scheduled every week. That seems to have been targeted by other people, but you know, that's fine too. I'm just going to continue doing what I've always done. I'm going to have fun, and yeah, like this, I'm enjoying it, and I enjoy that too. Yep, it's good to have the impromptu ones, but I think it's also very beneficial to have one scheduled. Like you got your scheduled one on Wednesday. I think that's just brilliant, Glenn. Because I know that Rico Stan normally will do his afternoon delight on those days, and he may be on vacation or something, I'm not sure. But generally, whoever follows him, he will send all the viewers to that stream, and then you'll get a load of... He asked me one time, he says, can I change my time from 3:30 to 2, which would be 7 p.m., or from 8:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. UK time. And I told him I wasn't able to do that at the time because I wasn't able to readjust my schedule at that point. So sometimes I'm up that early in the morning. Oh. Now, are you in Texas? I think you're in Texas, aren't you? So you're like 1 hour behind us, I think. Woke up on... Oh, yeah. Yes. Yep, right now, because right here, I think, what time is it here? We got, I think it's about, well, you can tell me what time you have, and we're 1 hour beyond you, so we're 1 hour ahead. Because I think Texas is the same as Central Time, I believe. We got, what, 4 different time zones here. We got Eastern Standard Time, Central Time, Mountain Time, and Pacific, I think. Yeah, Central Time, yep. The shrimp room, but it's not just shrimp. No, he's got all kinds of cool stuff, guys. We're getting samples for Life Lessons Island. Oh. Island TV, nice. Very nice, Melvin. That's wonderful. Well, let's go look at a different tank for a moment. I don't want this to become too boring for everybody, but I'll just go over here for a little bit. We can look at something else. Let me grab my coffee over here. I don't want to let it get too cold. Do I have any left in it? Let me see. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit. Okay. Got to clean that cup, too. All right, let's get over here. We'll look at the... we'll look at this tank. This is one of my more photogenic tanks. I'm gonna adjust my tripod up though. Or down, I should say. Okay. There we are. In this tank I got my Blue Star Endlers and a bunch of albino bristlenose. And there's a lot of albino bristlenose in here. And some of these, if I do the auction, I'm going to have sexed pairs of these available. And they're not going to be astronomically expensive either. They're going to be very, very reasonable. I mean like dirt cheap for people to, and especially for you guys, if anybody would like a pair of these. When I get them on there, I probably start the bidding for a pair of them for like $5. Nothing out of this world. And I know they're worth a lot more than that, but you know, I like to give back to everybody. Everybody's so nice to me, why can't I do something nice back, you know? I mean, well, look at that placat better there. That male's looking great. He's got some nice coloration. Here he is. And then the female is right down there. She's a cellophane. It looks like these guys might want something to eat as well. I'm going to drop some Viber Bites in there for them. I kind of crush them up in my fingertips. They don't need, these are a little bit too big for the Endlers. So I take a pinch of them, small pinch, where you at? And just rub it between my fingers to grind it up like this. Just kind of like you're taking some salt and you're cooking. You want to take your fingers and just rub it all over the place. There we go. There we go. Anything that hits that ground, the plecos will be on it in just a mere minute. But we've been going now for 57 minutes. I think I'm going to probably wrap this up in about a little over 3 minutes. Make it one solid hour, guys. It sure has been fun. I got a coffee, been grinder. Oh, nice. That is a handy. I'm thinking about getting one of those pestle and mortars so I can get like the things in there and grind it down to a nice fine powder. Maybe the Philippines? What did I miss? Let me pull this back down here. I think I might have missed something. I would love to have some Jeff. Oh, yeah. Take care, Jeff and everyone. Off to the heat and AC going good at work. Okay, good, Joe. Take care. I missed a little bit when I was walking over here. Did I show you the pink convict pair yet? There's the male right there. Now look at this male, and there's the female back there. The male is very unique because he has also the orange coloration on the stomach, the same as the female does. So they're going to be making some really interesting babies, I think. And if I'm correct, see, he's going back there with her. If I'm correct, they might look like a albino red tiger oscar, but just small. You know what I mean? Because they have that orange coloration that it might go up their body like what a tiger oscar would do. Maybe the Philippines. Now, what do you? I'm missing what you're saying there. Let's see. LOL, Kathy. Get him to invest in a product called a screwdriver. What did I miss? I missed something. Oh, we're talking about the smoke detector? Is that it? Yeah, I think I'll just get a shotgun and just blast that damn thing and get rid of it. Make it easy on myself. Yeah, it would be an awesome event. Yeah, it would be an awesome event. What, the shotgun? Forks going missing. Oh, yes. They seem to work great for the zucchini that I put in there, though. Holds it pretty good. Yep. Oh, you know what? BG, love the name. Yes. Like the Bee Gees. There's a device called the screw cumber. Oh yeah, I've seen those. I may have to look into getting some of those. No forks? Yeah, I got some forks down here, sweetie, but I'm not going to use them. I'm there for the fish. I'll buy you some new forks. She doesn't get a chance to see my tanks very much, guys, unless I'm doing this. So this is all news for her. See the pink convicts there, Kathy? Look at them. They're really doing good. I think I'm sure they're breeding right now. I can tell. There's a story behind the name. Ah. Jeff's in the building. Toasty is Mortal Kombat. Yep. Speaking of Mortal Kombat, take a look at this. They have these little confrontations once in a while. It's never serious. And it'll stop just as soon as it starts. I'll be over with. I think it's all right. I keep an eye on them. Nobody's getting hurt in this tank, I can tell you that. I haven't had a pleco loss. Hello, Jeff. Tropical fish are stunning, mate. We added some treatment to the pond. Whoops, let me pull this back down. Treatment to the pond this morning, FMG. My fish have been suffering with bacterial issues for a good while now. Time for the big guns. Oh my. Well, I certainly hope it works. My initials are GB. Likewise, my son is Ben. So Glenn and Ben. Shrimp. Oh, nice. Like a father and son business. That's really nice. Take a look at that firemouth up Melvin there. Look at him. That's definitely a male. And the male convict likes to spar with him once in a while, but it's because they're breeding. That's the reason. But before he started breeding, they got along great. I don't know about you guys, convicts. They are beautiful. Their eyes are silver. I always assumed you were a BG fan, Mike Myers says. Yeah, they stopped fighting good. Hello, Mike Myers is expired by the Halloween movie. Oh, yeah. Only when I've got the right fever, right? Saturday Night Fever. That's tomorrow. And how are you doing, Christina? So good to see you. I missed our late owl live streams. Hopefully we can do that sometime soon. I still have the nice thumbnail for us. Now this one right here, I might do this tank tomorrow possibly for my Saturday sharing edition, because these two sponge filters need to be squeezed out really good. I got to head out for a little while. It was nice to see everyone. Have a great day. You too, Sadie. Thank you very much. And so good to see you. Absolutely, Jeff. Oh, great. I'm looking forward to it. Absolutely. It's such a fun stream, too. Don't worry, Life Lessons. I've got a new one coming up this fall. When not acting, I'm a pretty chatty fish keeper. Oh, nice. Very nice. I'm a pretty chatty fish keeper too. You can hear my mouth running nonstop here, so it's like, oh, okay, maybe, maybe a little too much. Possibly. Oops. Oh my, there we go. There. Look at that fat female right there. They're both about ready to drop their babies. I got lots of pregnant endlers in there. And you can tell when the sponges need to be, because you got that little particulates in the water. Once I get those out and squeeze them out, it'll make this whole tank crystal clear. I can tell. That's one of the ways I know it's time to do that. Just also by looking at them, I can see that they're getting a little bit dirty. To participants 30, like count 13. Oh wow, I didn't realize there was that many in. Participants 30. Max viewers 46. Life is hard when people always judge me from in the movies. Oh yeah. I like that new joke, you know, that says guy picks somebody up hitchhiking, and after a few minutes the passenger says, well, aren't you afraid that you're picking up a serial killer? And the driver says, no. What are the likelihood of two serial killers at the same time? Oh, that's Jamie. Okay, thank you for that. I know Jamie's name now. Okay. Sorry about that, Life Around the Koi Pond. I didn't know your name, but I do now. Thanks to Christine. I appreciate it. Oh, you know what? I went well past the hour, guys. It's already 68 minutes, so I'll let you guys get back to your day. I don't want to hog all you guys' time. I really, really appreciate you guys very much. You're all wonderful. All wonderful friends. Love you guys, and have a nice evening, and we'll see you this weekend. Oh, good morning, Craig. I don't want to take off. You just arrived. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. You going live soon? Okay, I'm just finishing up right now, so I will see you in a few minutes. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. We'll head over to Craig's and we'll check in with him. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. See you in a minute, Craig, mate. All right, bye-bye. See you later, guys.